Okay, let's go ahead and get this makeup look started. I just prepped the skin by applying my Bye Bye Pores primer from It Cosmetics just to kind of give a smooth, I want like a smooth base for it to lay down onto. And then I'm going to mix my Charlotte Tilbury foundation, this is the Magic Foundation, with Iconic London drops. I'm going to just, you know what, I'll show you and then we're just gonna speed it up. I'm gonna breeze through a lot of this. So this is what I do first when I really want an illuminated skin look, is I'll dot this around the face and then I'll go in with my foundation, dot that as well. Even though this is a like fall look, I still want the skin to be juicy and not too flat. So this is what I'm gonna do. And then we'll speed this up by applying with the Beauty Blender. Okay, so as you can see, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it gives just like a very subtle glow to the skin. It makes my skin look really healthy. We're gonna move on to the concealer and setting the face. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this Charlotte Tilbury under eye corrector to kind of address the under eye circles that I've got going on. I get no sleep nowadays. Hashtag new mom probs. So I'm gonna do that under my eyes real quick. And then I'm gonna apply this CoverGirl concealer on top of that. And then I'm gonna set the skin with some of this Becca Hydra Mist powder under the eyes. And then I'm going to set the rest of my face just very lightly in certain spots with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in the glow version, just to give the skin even more of a glowy look. I'm gonna do all this off camera because I feel like I just really wanna focus on the eyes and I wanna lay down the base first. Okay, so I'm just showing you what I'm using. Let me know in the comments if you prefer to see all this or if I'm doing a fall specific makeup tutorial, if you just want to see like the eyes and the stuff that lays on top of the base. Let me know. But for this video's purposes, I'm gonna just do all this off camera and be right back. Okay. Powders, concealers are all on. I've been loving this Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and the glow version. You just have to be super light-handed with it or you will be super glowy. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera. We're just gonna get all this out of the way before we move forward. This is my Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Defining Pencil. This is a new one I've been trying out. I really like it. And then my Holy Grail Brow Gel, which is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. Gonna do my brows and then we'll move forward. Okay, let's do this. Okay, the brows are laid down, the base is laid down. I kind of like to lay all this down before I start moving on to my eyes or the rest of my skin. You don't have to do it this way. If you prefer to do your eyes and then lay down the rest of the makeup, you do you. You know, I just prefer to do it this way. Unless I'm doing a really smoky eye, I will do my eyes first. But I also put a little lip gloss on because my lips are feeling a little parched here. I'm gonna be using this new Naked Honey palette. It's a new release from Urban Decay in their Naked palette line. It is absolutely beautiful and it's giving me such fall vibes. I mean, with this sweater that I'm wearing, I'm ready for Thanksgiving.
For real.
Let's not forget the turkey, you guys. I'm not doing no Christmas looks just yet, okay? So I'm gonna create a really warm caramelly honey look. I just think it's so perfect for this time of year. It was released, I believe, in the summer. I don't know. Everything's a blur since I had a baby, but this has such amazing fall vibes for me. I'm not going the traditional super orangey look. This has more of a caramel yellowy sort of vibe to it. So
yeah, but okay.
Let's just do this eye look and then we'll move on to the rest of the face. So the first shadow I'm gonna go into is this Swarm, and I'm going to use this kind of as my transition shade along the upper crease. And we'll speed up stuff, don't worry. I'm looking at that in the camera and I'm like, I'm liking where this is. The next one I'm gonna go in with is Keeper. I'm just gonna kind of deepen up what I've already done. It's a slightly darker tone. And then I'm gonna use this shade called Hive. It's right here. This is gonna also lay on top of that, kind of going in the crease. I'm not taking this too high. This is just kind of going on the outer portion of my eye and I'm dragging it in. I like this vibe. Okay. With my eyeshadows, I always start with the lightest and I kind of work my way up. So that's why we started with, you know, the lightest shade and we're kind of going down this way with the matte shade. So I'm gonna go in with this darker warm, this is kind of a warmish brown tone. As you can see, it's just gonna go like right here in the outer corner. I have huge eyes, so if you have smaller eyes than me, you're really focusing this on the outer edge of the eye and taking and packing it on right here and then just sort of blending out what's left on the brush just to give that nice, beautiful gradient effect. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a smaller brush here and I'm going to put a little bit of this very dark, it's almost got like a purpley vibe to it. It's called Sting. It's like a purpley brown. It's more brown than purple though, honestly. And that's really, I'm just gonna focus that right there on the outer portion of the eye, right there. So I'm laying down all my matte shades and then I'm gonna go in with some shimmer. Don't worry, we're gonna get some shimmer in our life. And then I'm going with this big fluffy brush that I first started with and I'm gonna dip back into that first swarm color that we used. And I'm gonna get most of that off the brush and then I'm going to just kind of blend everything because I want this to look so blended and gradient. Yes, honey, that is nice.
Honey.
I'm gonna gradient out the lower lash line with those same colors that I used, just lightly under there with this tiny little brush. I'm not gonna be super precise. I don't want it to be like a harsh line. I just kind of want it to be a little not smoky, but faded out. What's the word I'm looking for? Blown out, that's the word. Okay, we blown out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my finger and I'm gonna go into this amber color, this shimmery amber color right here, and then I'm gonna also kind of dip into this more taupey golden color. And that's gonna be placed directly on my lid with my finger. I just feel like my finger is the best tool that I have as far as when it comes to like shimmer and metallic shades. Oh my gosh! This shade is so pretty, so caramelly, yummy. Ooh. Okay, and I'm gonna take this one, HBIC, which I think is Head B in Charge. I thought that was a funny name. And that's gonna kind of be on the outer edge of that amber. I don't know if it's gonna make that big of a difference, but you know, we're just going with it. Oh my God, this look. This is so pretty. I can't. Okay, I'm now gonna highlight a little bit with this flyby color. This is gonna go on the brow bone. It's a very satiny, but it's pigmented and it really does highlight right there. And then I'm hitting my inner corners with that as well. I think as just like a final little touch is I'm gonna take a little bit of this dark brown color one more time and then throw that on the outer corner just to kind of deepen that up just a tiny hair. Just the tiniest little bit to kind of make this amber color pop a little bit more. A little bit more. Oh, honey. Okay. I am going to do a couple things off camera to save some time. I'm going to apply some of my Lancome Monsieur Big mascara, and then I'm gonna apply some falsies over it. These are some false lashes that I've gotten off of Amazon that I really like. I'm definitely gonna link these below. They are very comparable to my favorite Ardell Dummy Wispies, but when you get a huge pack of them, they're way less money. To think that I found a dupe for a drugstore product. These are beautiful. They look great. They're very lightweight. So I love these. If you love the Ardell Dummy Wispies and you want to grab a ton of them and spend less money, you're gonna like these. And then if I need a little bit of liner, I'm gonna use a little bit of brown eyeliner. This is from Neutrogena. This is their Intense Gel Liner that I'm just gonna maybe use on the eye and maybe tightline a little bit with. I don't want to use a stark black because this caramel look is what we're going for. I'm gonna do that off camera. Be right back. Okay, I'm so in love with this. I can't even. Okay, I got the lashes, did a tiny bit of tight lining. Now let's move on to the skin. We are going to bronze and contour with my favorite butter bronzer. I mean, what else am I ever going to use? And I've been really loving this brush from Morphe. It's their M530. To chisel everything out. It kind of gets in there real precise, but also diffuses it at the same time. I hear a baby crying. That's real fun. For blush, I'm going to take a butter blush actually that is fairly new to me. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Blush in Copper Cabana. I thought this tone would go pretty well with what we're doing here. It has a coppery type of tone, a little bit of shimmer to it. I'm not going to go super heavy-handed with the blush. I just want a little flush of color. And then I'm gonna lay down a golden highlight here in a second. Now I'm gonna try a new product. I haven't tried this before and I was looking forward to trying this. This is the Rach Loves and Pixie highlighter palette, and it's got 5 stunning highlights in there, and I'm really drawn to this one right here, this one called Tea. I'm gonna mix it a little bit with this knit highlighter, which looks like it might be a little too intense, but if I just barely tap into that, it might. This baby is crying. I'm gonna have to go. Ooh, that is pretty. I just wanted to give it a little bit more like of a golden look to it. Bam. Oh my gosh, this is so intense. I think I put too much on. Woo! I am glowing today. And then the final thing I'm gonna use is this Olme Lip Vibes lipstick in the shade Hit Snooze. Look at this dark brown, and I'm gonna throw some gloss on top of it. I just thought this would go with the caramelly brown stuff that I'm doing. This is such a wearable brown too. I love it. I don't even know if they still sell it. I didn't even check before filming, so that's fun. I love it. I might not even put lip gloss on. No, I'm going to. This is the Milani Keep It Full lip gloss in Natural Luster. It's really pretty. I used it in one of my dupe videos recently, and I really love it, and I wanted to pull it out again. I'm just gonna use a little bit. I'm not gonna go crazy. Just to give this some shine. Because I think I want a shiny brown lip. I don't know. I'm feeling this. I feel like it could go either way. We could go glossy brown, or we could go not glossy brown, and it'd be cute. But I think I'm gonna stay glossy. Stay glossy, girl. And this is the finished look. What do we think? I'm so glowy and caramelly and honeyish. I love this look. So if you love this look as much as I do, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. That concludes this fall vibes makeup look for today. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.